Hey everyone, welcome to our adventure of transforming this house into our dream home. I'm Noah, and together with my family, we're jumping into a renovation journey. Join us as we plan, build, and probably learn from a few do-it-yourself hiccups along the way. So when we first bought this house, we had no idea that there were 3 fences in the backyard. So right along here, there was a fence. And there's this fence here. Then there was another fence, and part of it is still there. I've torn apart parts of it. But there's this fence. And then in front of this fence was another fence. Right there is the pothole where I tore it down. So that fence right there went all along the property line, way back there. And it was in front of the power pole. So I tore those fences out to the property line, and now I have to rebuild the fence after getting rid of all of these roots. So there's a ton of roots and vines that I have to dig out all along here. And it goes all the way to there. A lot of work involved. So that'll be fun. Mostly digging, taking weeds out, taking vines out. It's been a pain in the neck just to get this far, because when I found out that there was 3 fences behind my house, I kind of wanted to just turn a blind eye to it, but in the future, those vines that are growing underneath the fence are going to continue to grow under the fence unless I dig it out and get rid of it. So I have to dig it out and get rid of it. And then it'll be fine. Then I won't have to worry about the weeds growing back and constantly going back there to get rid of the vines. This is driving me crazy. The weeds growing in the back here and the vines growing in the back, and it got me thinking that in your life, in my life, you have to constantly work at getting the weeds and vines out of your life. It sucks your energy. And I'm not a professional or thinking, man, I got it all together, because I don't have anything together. I am not a professional, but I can say that, in my life, these weeds right here, it's because I neglected my backyard all winter. I just let it grow. And I found that in my relationships, that if I neglect them, the weeds grow. And it takes work. So keep working. Don't give up. Keep working. We're working. Keep working.
So this is the guinea pig right here. So this is the playground, right? This is the playground. This is neighbor, right? This is neighbor. This is chicken coop.
Oh, fine.
This is chicken coop, right?
Mhm.
So I think like if we
What I was thinking was this exact, but when it gets to here, have it come this way a little bit.
Okay, that's good.
Put a shoe shelf on that wall all the way up to the window. And the window will be the window. I'll have a seal going all the way across like a shelf. But underneath will be all shoe boxes. Then on this side, create a space with a mirror so you can look at yourself before you leave with nothing in front of it. And then to the right of the mirror, put a bench with the hooks hanging and come all the way over to where that black shelf is. And then I'll build a floor to ceiling black shelf that's right there, and then take a shelf and go all along the roof, the top, like drop down like maybe 12, 16 inches from the ceiling, and put a shelf all the way across. So the hooks will be under the shelf. Right?
Yeah.
And then the mirror will be under the shelf. And then there'll be a bench that goes that you can set the backpacks on, put the backpacks inside of, because you can lift up the seat. But you also have a seat to sit down to put your shoes in. It's not, covered in stuff because we have the hooks. 5 hooks.
We need separate hooks for like hats as well. Separate hooks for like the long belt, the long purse,
So I was thinking like a couple oversized hooks that have 2 and get 5 of them. 1 for each of us. So Ty has his hook. So we're gonna invest some time and energy into our entryway just to make it more inviting and more functional for us. We worked out a budget for this project, and we came up with about $300 for the front entryway, $500 for the fence, and roughly $700 for the shed. Hopefully it'll work. We'll see. Prices are kind of sky high right now, but I have a few places that I can go to get material. We're going to be purchasing all the material at a local lumber yard instead of the big name stores, so we should be able to save some money there, and doing all the work ourselves will save some money there. So stay tuned and watch how this all takes shape, because that's all part of transforming your house into a home. Aloha.
อย่าลืมกดไลค์กัน subscribe และติดตามเอพิโซดต่อๆไปด้วยนะคะขอบคุณค่ะ
Hit like and subscribe and join us on our renovation journey. Aloha, and stay tuned for some seriously funny clips at the end of this video. Join us as we plan, build, and probably learn from a few hiccups. Join us as we plan, build, and learn. And a foyer makeover to create a warm, welcoming vibe when you step inside. So hit the subscribe. So hit the scribe. So hit the So hit the scribe. So hit subscribe and let's get